Welcome to another episode of Face Down Queens, where we recap RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 4, Episode 5. I'm Majenta with a J, and I'm not Jamie Lee Curtis.
And I'm Georgia Flu, the Platinum Bland.
Accurate. Ru comes in to tell us that it's the roast, actually the funeral for Lady Bunny.
Rest in fucking pieces.
And assigns Monique the role, because she won last week, of selecting the order of who's speaking at the roast. So we began with Monet kicking things off. How do you think she did?
I think she did great. She was funny. She looked good. I really liked her gag at the beginning when she took off her sunglasses and had the exact same pair of glasses pretty much under them.
I thought that she did a great job. So second is Trinity.
The tuck.
What did you think of that?
So she bombed the comedy challenge on her own season, and she's got a repeat performance here. It is not a redemption.
I thought that the character itself this time was more well realized than what she did before, the bumpkin look, because she had that overly plastic surgerized look going on, and I thought visually it was compelling, but she was not good.
No, she wasn't. Her jokes weren't there, and she delivered them poorly.
So third, Monique places herself, and she does a full character with the Southern Baptist preacher.
I thought she did great. I liked her character. I got it. I think she had good physical comedy with her titties moving all around.
The only thing that I would say was not a hit for me with that was I felt like her look was too plain. And I think if it wasn't for the bazoombas, you would not have read that as female, really.
Yeah, she could have thrown on a lash.
Yeah. So next
up, we've got Naomi Smalls. She's also, not completely there.
Naomi Smalls was terrible.
Yeah.
She's been cruising at this almost great but not quite level, never been in the bottom. This was her weakest performance by far. It just wasn't funny.
No, I'm trying to remember any jokes that she told. She also looked good though.
She looked great.
Yeah.
Can't dispute that. Unless you want to comment and say otherwise and increase our engagement. Next up we have Valentina. Pretty much within the first few seconds, it started to fall apart. And the whole I'd like to keep it on, and then taking off the glasses and having no eye makeup. But not really a good joke to go with it. Valentina's coming in with Satan sticking a finger up Lady Bunny's ass. The audience is not on your side, and that kind of joke requires that they've already built a rapport with you.
Yeah.
And it just is ooh.
Yeah,
no.
She bombed.
Yeah. But then, to save the day, we have up last, Manila Luzon.
She was great. First of all, oh my god, she looked so good.
She did.
She's stunning. She came out with that big black umbrella with the veil. She has that immediate gag of walking up to Lady Bunny's casket and
Yes, that was so good. She is somebody that understands that people are watching you and you are performing even when you don't think you're performing. So make even the walk out there something memorable.
Yeah.
Which she did a great job of. The other thing that I thought was clever of her was to do the whole will thing and reference the other contestants.
She treats it like a real roast, which a lot of the other queens didn't. She roasts everybody.
Yeah. That's a really good point. The roast is not just about the one person there, it's about everybody. And she walked that magic line of being funny and irreverent without being insulting.
Yes.
Which is very hard to do. Oh, I think we have to give some credit to Lady Bunny for really delivering a hilarious finale there for the roast, where she comes back to life and hits all these great references. The Vanjie reference.
Bunny. Miss Bunny! I can't do Bunny's voice.
Oh my god. She's good. There's a reason she's a legend.
Yeah.
Normally I'd rather wait until we go through the runway to talk about tops and bottoms, but I do want to just say this is the clearest top three, bottom three I've ever seen from the challenge, because you had great work from Monet, Manila, and Monique, and then bombs from Trinity, Naomi, and Valentina.
Yeah.
We move on to the runway, which is angelic white.
They all looked phenomenal. But a lot of pretty safe choices.
Yeah.
A lot of people were angels, sort of Catholic religious references. And they looked good, but it wasn't particularly, for the most part, super unexpected.
First up on the runway is Monet, who takes sort of the papal theme and brings in, beyond the white, the red heart, the red eyes, which gives it a little bit of intrigue and darkness with the long white train behind her.
Loved the train. Didn't quite get the eye makeup.
I would have loved if she had actually taken it further and her reveal had been similar to when Katya took off her bangs and had the,
like something
the
satanic.
pentagram. But she looked great. She did well.
Next we've got Trinity, the tuck. She looked good.
Another one that I think did a very nice look. I think we were both a bit perplexed as to why RuPaul was so gagged over it.
Yeah, they complimented it very highly, and it was a pretty safe look for me.
It certainly looked good. It was just, I've seen more compelling.
She looked great, and nobody's disputing that. But
I was fully expecting, though, because she was, quasi-covered up, that something was going to come off, the tuck would be shown, but no dice.
no. So then we've got Monique Hart,
Mm-hmm.
who gets kind of read a little bit for having unconventional materials in her look, which was something that I liked a lot. It's not something that you get nearly as much in all-star looks when they are paying designers and stuff like that. But it's very much sort of what we know Monique for from her season.
I really liked that she used unconventional materials, that she used lines to make the outfit. It was great to see somebody do that, but I'm not sure that the end look was particularly elevated by doing that. I liked the shoulder piece, her headpiece.
I like the headpiece.
Yeah, it was compelling. She looked good.
She did. So then we've got Naomi Smalls, who's giving us a Prince homage.
I died. I take back what I said earlier. We did have one runway
this
that
was
made me gag, which was Naomi
Yeah.
Smalls. I thought that was brilliant.
Yep.
The guitar was a wonderful touch. Only thing that I think would have been super cute would have been like a little pencil mustache drawn on to really go the full Prince fantasy. But I could see, it's drag, you might not want to
Yeah, that would be a
blur
risk,
the line a bit
certainly.
more with gender, but I mean, that was Prince's whole thing. He was
Yeah.
a man that didn't give a fuck about gender norms. But she was so good at that, even her posing. I mean, she should write a song about posing. Perhaps add fashion to it.
Yeah, she was my favorite runway of the week. No doubt about it.
Yeah. And then we've got Valentina.
I was left uninspired.
It wasn't her best ever.
No,
It was good.
it was good. She looked stunning, as always.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the other runways this episode, I was like, you look good. Thank you, next.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Manila Luzon.
I thought Manila was one of the better runways. I loved her hair, that hair
Yep.
color on her. And normally she does the streak, and this time
Yeah.
she did not. And I think it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
I think she got the angelic part of angelic white perhaps better than anybody.
Yes. And it was a very sort of specific angel. It was like Renaissance, so like Grecian inspired, like fresco. She had that sort of like almost armor-like bra showing, which brought you to that like Aphrodite place. It was gorgeous. And
Yeah.
it was still not full what I kind of want from Manila especially, but it was a twist on the angelic white theme that I did enjoy a lot.
Yes, I thought she did a great job. This runway, I kept thinking of Courtney Act and her wings, and like this would have been a great opportunity for somebody to bust out like
Something.
a huge prop of some sort, like somehow they fly in. I don't know, like I'm making shit up, but for an angelic theme, they were very down to earth.
Oh my god.
Oh god. All right, judging.
Judging. It is Manila's third win in a row. The only people to do that previously on Drag Race have all been on All Stars, and it's been Ben de la Creme in All Stars 3, Alaska in All Stars 2, and Chad and Chanel as a team in All Stars 1. So winner, would-be winner.
Yeah, it's a really good sign for Manila.
It is.
Yeah. But then they throw a wrench in things.
Yes. Ru says, if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom.
I thought it would have been a great gag had the challenge not gone as it did, because it seemed so blatantly unfair for Monique to be in the bottom.
Monique was clearly not deserving of being in the bottom. She delivered a good performance.
But it's certainly an interesting twist, and I think it did give us challenging deliberations that made for good TV and good, what would you do?
Yeah, I think Manila pointed out well earlier in the episode, and it gets really hit home here. You can say report cards, track record, all you want. When it comes down to it, that's not quite as clear-cut as you might think.
Because you've got people like Naomi, never been in the bottom. Never been in the top.
Yeah, you've got Monique, who's been in the top twice. This is her second time in the bottom. Valentina's been in the top once. This is her second time in the bottom.
Trinity's been top twice. Second time in the bottom?
First time in the bottom.
First time in the bottom. But she had a near bottom experience. I'm gonna make that a thing in 2019.
Oh, branding.
Oh my god, that is not where I thought my brand would go, but who knew that your armpits would be your brand? So we get to the lip sync, and I think from the get-go we realized that it's great that these two are the ones lip syncing.
They both know how to do a song like this.
Yeah, and
they're doing kind of similar things in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there were a couple of times where I'm like, did they rehearse this together?
This is tighter choreography than Team
gosh.
Monique in week 2.
That's true. You can attest to this because we watched it together. Before they announced it, I said, I think it's a tie.
I thought that there was gonna be a tie. They have a tie every All-Stars season.
But then we hear All-Stars rules have been suspended.
Until further notice.
Yes, so no one is going home. The bottom 4 is gooped and gagged but relieved. They head back into the workroom, and for the first time ever, there's a lipstick message from RuPaul.
And it says, the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Flag, flag, flag.
And then who should appear behind the glass?
Lady Bunny.
Scaring the shit out of everyone, as she should. She's not back in the competition, or in it at all. She simply tells them to turn around.
The eliminated queens are there.
We've got a whole bunch of drama coming to us next episode. Do we want to pick a royal flush? You know what, for the royal flush, I am going to just straight up flush 3 people. I think.
Oh, she's brutal.
Yes, Naomi, Trinity, and Valentina, you all just bombed the roast there. I was so disappointed. I don't even feel like any of them had one moment of that's a great joke or something.
My royal flush is going to be significantly more specific, and that is Valentina's eye makeup or lack thereof.
All right, so she was your royal flush.
Yeah, her eyes specifically. So our winning hand for the week is Manila Luzon.
She's had 3 wins in a row, which is fantastic. She was hilarious. She had one of the best runways. She's been giving us great TV. I think the first 2 weeks she didn't quite shine, but since then, we're talking front runner
here. She's been
here.
killing it.
And honestly, this week, even not just this episode, but this week has been owned by Manila with the maxi pad dress being such a hit online, bringing up great conversation.
We're really excited to see next week's episode, see who returns, see what happens, see what the gag is.
So thank you for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Do it. We have one of your family members hostage if you don't follow through on this.
It's your favorite one, too.
Yes, the favorite one. You know who I'm talking about. We're done with this episode.
I took a turn.